Everybody, hi, thank you for joining me. Are you ready for a calm Christmas? This season, we're going to do things differently. This season, we're going to be in the garden for 10 minutes every day to create a calm, contented, and lovely Christmas. Are you with me? Are you going to join me? I will be here every day, and I would love it if you came along. I'm Elizabeth from the Joyful Garden. In the background there, you can see my puppy Archie, and yes, I have a Christmas tree planted in the garden. That's how much I love Christmas. I just adore this time of year. But you're a mom, you know what it's like. This time of year is supposed to be magical and it's supposed to be amazing. But for mums, it's filled with so much pressure because we want this to be a magical season for our children. And we want to spread love and we want to spread cheer and we want to do all of these things for everybody around us. But it's so easy to do too much in the service of others and to forget about ourselves and end up on Christmas Day completely frazzled, completely run down, to feel completely unappreciated. And that's not what I want for you this Christmas season, and it's not what I want for myself either. So I would love for you to join me 10 minutes in the garden every day. I think it'll be great for you because I also think it's going to be great for me, and I would love your help because I also get completely overwhelmed at this time of year, and this is a really great reason for me to come into the garden and to connect with you and to connect with the beauty of the garden and to just de-stress. Now, you might be wondering, why the garden of all the things you can do? But before I answer that question, you may have seen my sparkly rose that I have on my hand. The reason I have that is because today, the 24th of November, the first day of this challenge, is actually my daughter's birthday. So she got this glitter tattoo set for her birthday. And obviously, I had to get one too. It's supposed to be a rose. Gardens, obviously. I'm not sure if it really worked out. But there we are. Anyway, why the garden? Well, I just think, honestly, I mean, you probably know this about me, I think your garden is the most magical place. It's a place to just come and just be. I don't want you to go into the garden and to do hundreds of chores. That's not what this is about. This is about just going into your garden, bringing a cup of tea, maybe a nice book, but no pressure, and just come into the garden for 10 minutes every day between the 24th of November and the 24th of December. No matter how busy you are, no matter how stressed you are, I think it's, was it the Buddha who said, if you're stressed, meditate for an hour a day. If you're stressed and busy, meditate for 2. Now, obviously, nobody has 2 hours a day to meditate or 10 minutes or an hour a day to meditate, but I bet you have 10 minutes. So, come into the garden for 10 minutes every day, bring your nice cup of tea. I need a recommendation for a really good Christmas tea. I'd love for you to tell me in the comments a really great Christmas tea, with all those amazing Christmas flavors. Please let me know in the comments. Anyway, come into the garden for 10 minutes a day and just sit, just be. Don't think about, the chores that need doing in the garden. That's not what this is. It's just supposed to be a time just to sit and just to be. Maybe hang a bird feeder and then just in those 10 minutes just watch your bird feeder and see if a little robin comes and has a little nibble on your seeds. Or just watch the wind blow the branches that are now almost completely bare of leaves. Or, if you're a bit special like me, come and, stroke your outdoor Christmas tree, because obviously, normal people have outdoor Christmas trees. This one, I planted this one last year, and I was very excited to see that it actually has little pine cones growing on it this year. And obviously has its own sets of lights too. I will decorate it properly, but it's a little bit early, and like I said, it's my daughter's birthday today, so I didn't want to go too Christmassy too early. Anyway, so 10 minutes in the garden every day, and I took inspiration from the incredible Beth Kempton and her gorgeous little book, Calm Christmas, and I wanted to find, hopefully I will find it now, wanted to read you a little quote from it. Now in it she says, "It's time for a new kind of festive season, one that allows us to create magic and memories without sacrificing our own well-being, ushering us towards a lasting sense of serenity and contentment. Isn't that lovely? This is the cutest little book. And she has a brilliant podcast as well, all about Calm Christmas. Anyway, so why do I think the garden's going to work? Well, I think it's just so easy in the run-up to Christmas to be completely overwhelmed with all of the things that you feel you should be doing. But maybe you don't have to do all of those things. Maybe there are certain things that you're doing that aren't that meaningful to you, or aren't that meaningful to your family, but you do them because you think you should, or because you think somebody else wants you to do them. And it's so easy when we're busy and we're rushing and when we're stressed to think you have to do all of those things. But actually, by coming into the garden and just relaxing for 10 minutes a day and really appreciating the beauty in the small everyday things, and it really is, like I say, a little robin that comes and has a little peck at your bird feeder, or maybe there's still something that's flowering in your garden. I've got little pansies that are flowering, little alyssiums, some nemesias are still flowering. Maybe you just go and you just enjoy those. Just connect with nature and the things that really bring you joy and contentment. Maybe the things that make you happy aren't the big, shiny, flashy things. Maybe they're just the small, everyday little details. And I think when we connect with those kind of most basic human truths, that's when we start to recognize that maybe some of the things that are on our huge to-do list, sorry, it's a little bit windy, maybe we don't need to do all of them. And if you want to work through everything, not work through everything on your to-do list. Never, that's not what I was going to say. I got confused in my brain. I have a Calm Christmas workbook that goes along with our free challenge, and the workbook is free as well. You can get it either by emailing me, elizabeth@joyfulgarden.co.uk, or leave a comment on my Instagram, The Joyful Gardener. Leave a little Christmas tree emoji on my Instagram, and I will know that I should send you the link to my Calm Christmas workbook. And it's got all these different sections about prioritizing yourself, but also figuring out what is truly meaningful to you at Christmas and helping you focus on those, and figuring out what actually isn't that meaningful to you at Christmas, and maybe you can bump some of those off your to-do list. I'll go through the workbook in a bit more detail on another day, but I just wanted to let you know that that is available to you should you want it. So how is this going to work? Well, I'm going to go live every day from my garden between the 24th of November to the 24th of December. I've been trying to think about a time, and I think I'm going to go live every morning at 8:10. Random time, I know, and I realize most of you will be busy getting your kids ready for school, but I wanted to find a time where I could be consistent. And oh, there's a little robin. I don't know if I can turn you to see it. Oh, it flew away. Oh, what a shame. I kid you not, a little robin just sat on that chair, but when I tried to move my phone, it flew away. Oh, it's in the tree. Can you see it? It's in the tree. I don't know if you can. I promise you, I'm not joking, there's a robin in that tree. Anyway, how sweet is that? Perfect. Yes, 8:10 every morning. Like I said, I was trying to find a time to be consistent. It's normally the time after we've had breakfast while my children are getting themselves dressed for school. I've reached that holy grail of time in my life where my children can get themselves dressed for school. So I figure that's the time I'm going to come down here and do this with you. Not necessarily with you, I realise 8:10 is a terrible time for all parents, but I wanted to find a time where I can consistently be live so that you know when you'll have access to the video. So I'll be live on Instagram, again, The Joyful Garden, every day, aiming for 8:10, and then afterwards I'm going to upload this video both to my YouTube channel, and I'll put a blog post on joyfulgarden.co.uk. So there are different places you can get that. You can also get my Calm Christmas workbook there. I'll always put it under the blog posts about the challenge, and I would love to hear from you. I'd love to connect with all of you who are taking part in this, and if you let me know in the comments below what you are doing today in your garden for the 10 minutes, and as I said, please let me know a really good type of Christmas tea. Christmas tea. My brain has gone. The robin's on the wall now. Can you see it? It's just above the mirror. sweet. Anyway, this is exactly what I was talking about. Just those little moments of absolute joy. Little Robin coming to say hi and to kind of give us his blessing for our first day of the Calm Christmas Challenge. I don't know if have you read The Secret Garden? I've just finished reading it with my daughter, and there's a little robin in it that comes and shows them where the secret key is for the magic garden, and it's kind of and the magic of all of that. So I feel like the robin in The Secret Garden blessed the story of The Secret Garden, and I feel like that little robin that just popped by here is blessing us on our first day of our Calm Christmas Challenge. 10 calm minutes in the garden every day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye.